gang. Welcome to another episode with your boy. Spending time cussing and content. 4C game for life, baby. What? Don't judge me, judge your day.
A little teeny bit of hamburger left, so I said I would go. Had one little hamburger left, so I said I'd get me one little bag of Doritos. Cause y'all know I don't like to waste nothing. So I'm just browning up this little hamburger. And making me one little helping. That's good. I'm gonna put a little pepper. I like a little pepper and everything. What's up, Joe? How's everybody doing tonight? A little sea salt. Oh. Put a little water in there. Just a little water. Okay, just wanted a little hamburger. What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm just making me something nice and simple. Nice and very simple. Taking one bag of these. See these right here? I'm taking one bag of these. Oh. Just one little helping of this. One little bag. What up, Joe? I took me a hamburger. I had a little bit of sea salt. Taco seasoning. I wanted to use up some of my lettuce and tomatoes. I wanted to use that up real quick. I'm going to use a little bit of this onion right here. Nothing too hard. Something real simple tonight. I thought I had more hamburger. That's what it is. You know, you need to look at your ingredients before you start. But I made this dish so many times before, so I'm getting ready for my teacher's memorial tomorrow. Just cutting half an onion. Been one of those days. I've had a good day today. Okay. So we got a bowl of Doritos here. You just ain't got nothing to do. Cut that across the top a little. Okay, I'm gonna cut me some onion. That's enough onions right there. I don't need a bunch of anything right now. Okay, so I just sauteed my hamburger up. I'm going to put this hamburger meat up over this good old hamburger meat. Some good old hamburger meat. I had to find me something to wear tomorrow. So y'all see how simple this is already. This is all I'm doing, nothing big. That's all I'm doing is just hamburger meat over Dorito. Y'all see that? Just something so simple. Okay. Got that. I'm going to get a little bit of lettuce from here. Just a little bit of lettuce. I'm going to cut this lettuce over the top of here. Just a little bit of lettuce. You don't want too much lettuce. A little bit of lettuce. A little bit of onion. Okay, I'm gonna cut me some tomato. I shouldn't have threw that. Why did I? Why did I throw that in there? I still needed it. So far I have me a little Doritos, a little hamburger, ground chuck hamburger. Put me some lettuce. This is just so simple because I'm going to have a nice breakfast tomorrow because I have company for breakfast in the morning. Can y'all believe I got company? Not company like that, but I got company for breakfast. So far I got a bag of Doritos, some hamburger, some lettuce. Now I'm going to add some tomatoes. What I'm trying to do is, hey Jimmy, you all right? What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to use up these lettuce and tomatoes I have. So now I'm going to cut up some tomatoes into little pieces. Some nice tomatoes in little pieces. How's everybody doing today? Y'all know what I want to talk about today? This is not even really a cooking video. This is just talking. I was talking earlier about when you talk to somebody and every time you talk to somebody and then they drain you, you get off the phone and you're drained. Now y'all know I crack jokes all day long about wanting to meet somebody, trying to meet that right person and living happy ever after. But sometimes, you know, if you talking to somebody on the phone, and every time y'all talk to each other, and you feeling drained after. Oh, that's looking good, ain't it? I call this my Dorito taco salad. But you feeling drained when you get off the phone with that person. That's exactly what I'm going through. I'm tired of dealing with it. And you have to, you know, I'm not one to block anybody. I don't block people. Because all I have to do is don't answer the phone. I don't have to answer the phone. But I said this year, if you're not adding to my life, you're not taking me to the next level. I mean, not taking me to the next level, but you are not adding to my life in any particular way. Stop calling me. If every time you call me, all we do is argue, we disagree, we like oil and water, stop it. You know, a lot of people always say to me, Michael, why are you single? Why are you single? You know, I've asked myself that question, Michael, why are you single? And so, you know, I took some time to do some work on myself. I took some time to work on me. Because, you know, one time I asked myself a question. Would I date myself? And I had to say no, because I was so self-centered at one point. It was all about me, all about me, all about me. And now that I'm at a place where I want to meet somebody, I'm at a point where I would love to be in a relationship, would love to live with somebody, love with somebody, laugh with somebody, grow with somebody. You know, I'm at an age where I'm not going to argue. I don't want to be in no relationship where, you know, some people are conditioned like that. When we when that's all we have seen growing up, when that's all that we have seen growing up is our parents arguing, our grandparents arguing, and our great-grandparents arguing, but they stayed together. They were together. We equate arguing with love. Let's not... I don't equate arguing with love. When you walk into a room, if I'm in a relationship with you and you walk into a room, my heart should skip a beat. My face should light up. I should get that the little butterflies in my stomach. There go my baby. You know, not when you come in the room, I go, oh, here come this MFer. You know what I'm saying? You know, I grew up around that. I don't want, you know, we have to change what we see. I have to change what I saw. I have to change that. I have to change. And yet I'm guilty of it, because I keep entertaining the same thing that I said that I don't want is what I keep entertaining. When I answer that phone, and I mean, from hello, from the word hello, it goes downhill. You hang up on me, I hang up on you, because we didn't say it. First of all, that ain't cute. If you in a relationship, hey wifey, if you in a relationship or you trying to establish a relationship, and a person, you know, you get mad every time you talk. And I have to learn that myself. I have to learn I said I was eliminating all of that. I was eliminating all of that. Nobody's stealing my happiness, my joy, or my peace this year. Nobody. Hold on 1 minute. Nobody is stealing that. Okay, I want some cheese. I don't really want Gouda. I don't want Gouda on this one. I'm gonna use some regular old. Use some regular old Focus Hope cheese. Let me cut a piece of this cheese. Yeah, you know, I have a friend. Calls me. We'll talk. Get into it. And it's just ridiculous. So let me put some cheese on it. I gotta take this glove off for this. All right, cheese. Come on, cheese. I don't want too much cheese on here. So, yeah, I have a friend that calls me. Live out of town. Actually came up here for a visit one time. And the visit went so left. The visit went so left that they didn't even stay with me the whole time. And I'm one of the nicest people you know. I am one of the nicest people you know. They went and stayed with somebody else. Because you come visit me from out of town, right? And you on Facebook. And you tell them Facebook, hey, Facebook, I'm here in Detroit. Let's turn up. First of all, you're not finna turn up. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Chris. You're not finna turn up with me at no, you 50-something years old. And you talking about turn up. That's just, who said, I love this shit. I love this shit. Excuse me for licking my fingers. I'm gonna wash my hands. First of all, you not gonna turn up. Who says turn up at 50 years old? Who does that? And this person and I have been dealing with each other for over 2 years. Over 2 years. And I'm one of those people, let me wash this hand. I'm one of those people where I believe a long distance relationship. Do anybody believe a long distance relationship can work? Can long distance relationships work? You know, Paul, to me, age doesn't make a difference. You can be older, you can be younger, you can be any of those. You can be any one of those. I'm gonna put a little bit of my Catalina stuff on here. You can be any one of those ages. I don't care. But my thing is this. If I'm dealing with you, well, I can do long distance relationships only if one of the parties are eventually ready, are eventually willing to make a move. Okay. This is classic Catalina. This is so delicious. Okay, let me see if I have some sour cream in here. And I love, you don't love God? What's wrong with you? But yeah, I think they can work. I really do. Okay, maybe I'm putting too much Doritos in here because I just want it to look cute, y'all. As y'all can see, I love Doritos. Let me see if I have some sour cream. I see my niece. What up, niece? Oh, I got some ricotta. I got stuff in here I need to throw away. How about that? How about that? Okay, no, I don't have. Okay, I thought I had some sour cream. I don't. But oh well. I don't know, you guys. I think maybe it's just me. I think it's me. Okay, I don't know why I did this because I need to crunch this up. I'm just in a bad space, y'all. I'm just tired of dealing with people. You know, you look for love, and people kill me saying, "Oh, you shouldn't look for love. Oh, let love come to you." If you don't look for it, how you know you're gonna love? You don't look for love. You mess around, love gonna walk right on past you. You don't look for love. Don't be looking for love if you don't want to. And you mess around and you won't find love. I want to be in love. I'm a hopeless romantic. I am. Oh, look at this, y'all. Trying to get some of that lettuce. Oh. So good. I would love to find love. It's not just about sex. Not just about sex. Sex is a big part of it. What up, Justin? What up, Foot? Sex is a big part of it. Oh, this is so delicious, y'all. I'm not tasting no lettuce. Hold on. I want some lettuce. There we go. I don't know, y'all. It's just me. Oh, my God. I should have bought some more hamburger. I would have made such a bigger... You know, I think that's one of the reasons I eat so much. Because I'm a little unhappy. I'm unhappy. I don't want to be some old man, not alone, but, you know, you want to share your life with somebody. Not with a bowl of Dorito salad, which I must say is delicious. See how quick that was? The onions, the lettuce, the tomatoes, the hamburger, the Dorito. So y'all know I must feel some type of way. I didn't even show y'all the finished product. It look like a bunch of mess right now, don't it? I don't go on any of the dating sites. That's just not me. I believe I'm too classy for that. Because I don't look at them as dating sites. I look at them as hookup sites. And I don't want to hook up. If I want to hook up, I can go out on Michigan Avenue and find a hookup. I can go to the club and find a hookup. I'm looking for somebody I can bring into my life, bring into my world. Somebody I can wake up to in the morning. Somebody I can love on. Why is that so hard? To find somebody to love on. And then you got people out here saying, oh, a good man is hard to find. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Half these people out here don't want a good man. First of all, we have to break down let's break down that. What's the definition of a good man? What is a good man? Good man that got a job. See, if we get things, if you doing for yourself, first of all, you ain't gonna look for nobody else. You don't need nobody to do that for you. I'm not looking for nobody to come on a come up for a come up. That's not what I'm doing. I can deal with somebody, like I said, that's going to school trying to be something. I can go with somebody work at Burger King. I can do that. I've never been materialistic. I've never been a name brand person, a material person. Never been a label person. We can go shopping at the Goodwill together, and I'd have such a good time going shopping at the Goodwill with somebody. Me and whoever I'm in a relationship with, we could go to a secondhand store and furnish our house, and I would have no problem with that. Some people look at that like, oh, how could you do that? That's me. That's what I like. It doesn't bother me. So you have to find somebody in your lane. I don't need somebody bougie. I'm not going to be with somebody bougie. I'm not going to be with somebody that has to have the latest this and the latest that. That's never been me. Even if I could afford all that stuff, I wouldn't pay all that money. It's better things I can do with my money. Like take trips. Now, I do like to travel. This is so good, y'all. Wow. This Catalina make anything good. My. You know, y'all gotta excuse me. I know I'm rambling. That's because, like I said, I have this friend. This friend tells me, you know what? I'm in love with you. First of all, we throw that word love around so loosely. I remember it used to be a time you didn't even say the word love unless you really, really meant it. And I can honestly say this. Looking back over my life, I've only really been in love one time. In all the relationships I've been in, and I know I'm about to hurt some people, because I was guilty too. I'm guilty too. I'm guilty of saying I love you to people that I'm guilty of saying to people I love you because I thought that's what I should say it. But when I look back at it, I've only really been in love one time in my life. Only one time. And they're no longer here. That was love. You know, love is the type to where you want to see that you put that person's happiness over your own happiness. No, it's not putting their happiness over your own happiness. Love is you seeing that person happy makes you happy. That's love. Love is where you'll take your last to buy something that you know that other person needs, and you know what it would do to that person, and that will lift you up, and that'll break. Really, Patrick, never have you been in love. I truly was in love. I was in that, my very first relationship that lasted 8.5 years, that was love. Love is the type that you can't walk away. You love so hard, it's hard to even walk away. Love is the type to where when you do walk away, you want to still have that person in your life some type of way that you become friends. I'm going to tell you what love is, how much I love. Love is them. Love is the way I love this food, but the very first relationship I was in, everything was perfect. Our mothers were best friends before we even knew each other. So that was there. 8 years. They were 2 years younger than me. 8 years, 8.5 years we were together. Wasn't nothing I wouldn't do for this person. Wasn't nothing they wouldn't do for me. You couldn't say their name without saying my name. That type of love. I didn't want to. I didn't want to be anywhere else. I couldn't be anywhere else. You know, I'd be at work. I couldn't wait to get off work so I can get to them. Any excitement I had in my life, I wanted it was with them, and I wanted to share it with them. I loved them so much that I knew, even to the point where I knew that it was detrimental if we stayed together. I loved them enough to leave. I loved it. One of the hardest decisions I ever had to make in my life was to walk away. Because I said, I walked away because I wanted our friendship to still be there. And we were friends to the day they died. Never, the friends, that's how I knew that was the only real love I had, because all the other relationships I had, I don't care if we talk or not. It really just don't matter. When you truly love somebody, you have to have that person in your life in some capacity, some way. You got to know that they all right. You have to see them. You have to know, check up on them. I love them so much that even after we broke up, and knowing that was the true love of my life, that I still was cool with the family. I remember going over, after we had broke up, we hadn't been together. It had been maybe a year or so, and they was with somebody else. Do you know, I remember going over there and sitting at the table with them and their new lover. And I still had, my insides were mad. My inside was, I should be with this person. But I knew we weren't good for each other. We had ran our course as far as us being together. I knew you have to know when something's run its course. I knew that our relationship had ran its course. But the love I had for them was still there. And I sat there and love is when you swallow that and say, you know what? I'd rather be this person's friend. I want this person in my life in some capacity to where I can be around. I could deal with this. I haven't loved like that. And that's been some years. And like I said, I'm guilty because I've had two or three relationships since that. And I was in one relationship I was in for 5 years. 5 years. Another relationship I was in for 5 years. And didn't love them. Was not in love. Going through the motion. And then I think another thing that we do, you have serial relationships, serial, S-E-R-I-L, serial, like a serial killer. I think I was a serial relationship person. Because I got my very first relationship when I was young. I had my first relationship when I was 18. Did not get out of it until I was 26. That's all I knew. Waking up next to somebody. Thinking about somebody. That's all that I knew. And I got right out of that one. And I needed that. You long for that. You chasing that. You chasing that. And I compared. You know what I did wrong? I compared everybody else to the first one. Which was a no-no in itself. Because if the first one didn't work out, why was I comparing that? Why did I want the same thing I had? If that didn't work out, I needed something different. So I think this was so delicious. Wow. I think what I have to do here, I have to step outside of my box. Step outside of my comfort zone. Do something I've never done before. Maybe I need to date outside my race. Maybe I need to date outside of my race. Trying to figure it out. Trying to figure this thing called love out. I am trying to figure love out. Maybe I need to step outside of my comfort zone